Hello dear children, welcome to Science Tutorials with D. Dwivedi. So children, today we will solve the question answers and exercises of lesson number 14, that is water. Okay, so in our previous classes, in a previous video I have explained all the topics given in chapter number 14, water. So today we will solve the exercises. The first question is, fill up the blank in the following. The first statement is, the process of changing of water into its vapor is called evaporation. Children, you have learned that when water changes into vapor, the process is called evaporation. Second, the process of changing water vapor into water is called condensation. The condensation is a just reverse process of evaporation. Okay, when water changes into vapor, it is called evaporation, but when vapors changes into water, it is called condensation. See, no rainfall for a year or more may leads to drought in that region. Okay, when there is no rainfall for a long period of time, it causes drought. D. Excessive rain may cause flood. Excessive rain may cause flood. Okay, so in first statement you have to fill evaporation, in B fill condensation, in C fill drought, and in D you have to fill floods. Second question is, state for each of the following whether it is due to evaporation or condensation. First, water drops appear on the outer surface of a glass containing cold water. It is due to condensation. B. Steam rising from wet cloths while they are ironed. So children, when we iron a cloth, the water present in it evaporates due to the heat of hot iron by the process of evaporation. Okay, so first is condensation and second is evaporation. Third, fog appearing on a cold winter morning. Okay, in the winter season we see fog in the environment. It is due to condensation. Okay, when water vapor present in the air, they condense on the dust particle and form fog. So the answer of third statement is condensation. D. Blackboard dries up after wiping it. When you wipe a blackboard, it dries up. When you wipe a blackboard, it dries up because due to the heat of sun, the water present in the blackboard evaporates. So the process, this is because of the process of evaporation. The last one is E. Steam rising from a hot girdle when water is sprinkled on it. Children, you have seen whenever you sprinkle a water on any hot object, steam is produced. Why? Because when you sprinkle a water, that water evaporates and turn into a vapors due to hot heat of that object. So the answer of that statement is evaporation. So in first statement you write condensation, in second you will write evaporation. The answer of third is condensation again, D evaporation, and the answer of last statement is evaporation. So write down these answers in your notebook or on your book. Question number third is, which of the following statements are true? Answer. Water vapor is present in air only during the monsoon. A. Water vapor is present in air only during the monsoon. Children, you have learned that water vapors are present in the air all the time in all the seasons. So this statement is false. Second statement is, water evaporates into air from oceans, rivers and lakes, but not from the soil. Children, whenever the water is present anywhere, it evaporates due to heat of the sun. Means water evaporates from all the places at all the time. So this statement is false. The next statement is, the process of water changing into its vapor is called evaporation. C. the process of water changing into its vapor is called evaporation. The statement is true. Okay, you know that changing of water into water vapors on heating is called evaporation. D. The evaporation of water takes place only in sunlight. No. Children, evaporation takes place at all the temperature and all the time, means even at night also evaporation takes place. So this statement is false. Next statement, E. Water vapor condenses to form tiny droplets of water, tiny droplets of water in the upper layer of air where it is cooler. The statement is true. Question number 4. Suppose you want to dry your school uniform quickly. Would spreading it near an angeeti or heater help? If yes, how? Now, the answer is yes. Spreading wet uniform near an angeeti or heater will definitely help because on heating, water changes into its vapor. High temperature of angeeti or heater increases rate of evaporation. Hence, uniform is dried up quickly. Question number 5. Take out a cold bottle of water from refrigerator and keep it on a table. After some time, you notice droplets of water around it. Why? Answer. The cold surface of bottle containing cold water cools the air around it, and the water vapors of the air condenses on the surface of water bottle. Hence, after some time, droplets of water are noticed around it. Question number 6 is, to clean their spectacles, people often breathe out on glasses to make them wet. Explain why the glasses become wet. Children, you must have seen that people often breathe out on their spectacles to clean it. Why? To clean the spectacles, people often breathe out on glasses to make them wet because the air they breathe out is warm and contains water vapors which get condensed on comparatively cold glass and turns into tiny droplets of water. Hence, the glasses become wet and it is easy to clean them. Question number 7. How are clouds formed? Answer. Water vapor enters the air through the process of evaporation and transpiration. When the air moves up, it gets cooler and cooler. At sufficient heights, the air becomes so cool that the water vapor present in air condenses to form tiny drops of water called droplets. It is these tiny droplets that remains floating in air and appears to us as clouds. Question number 8. When does a drought occur? Answer. If it does not rain in a region for a year or more, the soil continues to lose water by evaporation and transpiration and becomes dry. The level of water in ponds and wells of the region goes down, and some of them may even dry up. The groundwater may also become scarce. This leads to drought. Children, here the question answers and the exercises are completed. Now we will define the keywords given in your book in page number 144. So the first keyword is clouds. The first keyword is clouds. Cloud means collection of tiny droplets of water which float in air. Okay. The collection of tiny droplets of water which float in air is called cloud. Second keyword is condensation. Condensation is a process of changing water vapor into liquid water. Okay. This is the reverse process of evaporation, children. So what is condensation? Condensation is a process of changing water vapor into water. Third keyword is drought. Drought is a natural disaster caused by insufficient rainfall. Okay, children, you have learned that drought is caused by due to no rainfall for a long period of time at a particular area. So what is drought? Drought is a natural disaster caused by insufficient rainfall. The fourth keyword is evaporation. What is evaporation? Evaporation is a process of changing water into its vapor form. Fifth keyword is flood. Flood is a natural disaster caused by excessive rainfall Sixth keyword is groundwater. Water present below the earth crust above the rock is called groundwater. Next keyword is hail. When condensed water vapors reach the earth in the form of small pieces of ice, it is called hail. The large water body containing salty water is called ocean. So children, what is ocean? Ocean is a large water body which contains salty water. The next keyword is rainwater harvesting. The process of collecting rainwater for future use is called rainwater harvesting. 10th keyword is snow. The flakes of solid water falling from the cloud is called snow. The next keyword is water vapors. Water vapors are the gaseous form of water. Children, here the lesson 14, water, is completed. Now write down all the exercises from this video. Just pause the video in between and write down the answers and keywords in your notebook. Children, please like the video and subscribe my channel. Also take care of yourself. That's all for today. Have a nice day.